you born and raised, Jakir?
India.
In India. Let's have a look at the tabla. And started into playing music, and what instrument?
So I come from basically musical family. Dad is a vocalist, so I just started just watching him do vocal and other people accompanying him in tablas. So that's basically my start.
And was there like a song or beats or a sound?
It's basically the basic movement that everyone learns. Is called Tao. It's the 8-beat cycle Tao called Kaharba. It's just an 8-beat cycle that kind of repeats over and over again, and you can play that with folk songs and different type of music, vocal type of music.
Could you share a little bit of how that might sound?
Oh,
I think I'm standing on the mic wires.
So it just keeps.
And that's like a basic sound that you would learn as a child.
Basically, yeah.
Wow, that's pretty like intricate. Now, did you actually go to music school as well to learn such beats?
Yes. So in our tradition, it's mostly you learn from a teacher, sort of on 101, and the teacher is mostly someone who's been in the field for a long time, and so I basically learned mostly on 101 for 10 plus years.
Wow. Wow. That's amazing. And this is in India.
Mm-hmm.
And now when you started playing, was there something that triggered you or inspires you to keep practicing or keep progressing perhaps?
Traditional tabla players came in the past, and some of the masters that passed away and kind of developed the music, refined it, and just be able to listen to their recording and try to produce the sound.
Wow! So you found that there was a certain sound inside of the recording that you heard that you liked. Very interesting. Very cool. What is it that you would think about while you would walk down the streets?
I often kind of think about rhythm, and I'm not very much into vocal, so I make up things in my head in terms of rhythm and how complex it can be.
I always liked brown, not black.
Some of the calculations of the Indian drums and the classical music is kind of very precise in timing.
Wow.
And it's a way to kind of be creative in terms of time and and the syllables that we learn. So how to play differently and improvise.
The sounds are called what?
Habols.
Habols.
Bowls. B-O-L-S.
Bowls.
Yeah.
The rudimentary. Wow, that's a beautiful rug.
No one's allowed to step on this with shoes.
Okay, so now what do I do?
Not step on it. Fly over it.
I got to fly over the rug. Okay. I was thinking of like a scale.
Yeah.
Because so the bowls are your chords, and then what do you call your scales?
Scale is kind of like that's relative to whatever the instrument we are accompanying. For example, I'll be playing with accompanying sitar today, and his scale is D. So I'll be tuning the drum to that scale.
Wow.
So if I'm playing with flute, it will be a E or F. So it kind of depends on
Yeah.
Okay, so you do actually have regular chords on those tablas, just like on a guitar or a piano.
Yeah, you can keep tuning up and down.
Wow, that's quite interesting. Share with us a little bit about some childhood memories playing with your family.
Yeah, my mom used to sing, but I never really learned to sing, so unfortunately I can't.
I'm sure you can sing. What did your mother used to sing? What was one of her childhood songs?
Yeah, she sang folk songs, and I don't quite remember the.
Really? Do you remember like the chorus or the verse?
No, I don't. I just never did vocal that much. I could, accompany her.
Wow, so you would accompany your mom singing.
Yeah, certainly.
Oh, how beautiful. Lovely. That's really sweet. So if I could ask you of 3 words that music made you feel, what would you say?
That's fucked up.
It is.
It's
He goes like this.
3 words. I feel very motivated when I play music, and I think I also relax. So meditation is part of it to relieve my stress. And
I like that.
and the
Motivated.
last thing is the excitement, because when I'm able to play,
Hey, these are real gentlemen.
that makes me
By Stella and Modell.
Very cool. I appreciate that. That's really amazing. I appreciate how you found the state of relaxation in the meditation of the repeating of your drums. Is what it is, right?
Certainly, in the first 5 to 10 minutes, my brain is kind of getting into very basic things. And
So what would be just basic?
just basic,
Like 1, 2, 3, 4?
Yeah, it's like a 16-beat cycle, so I would.
I like it. Special effects. Look at this.
So that would be how you would start.
Very, very basic.
And is that because of what's happening in your mind, what you're thinking?
It's I'm just kind of trying to calm down and not think about other things, and you don't want to do
We got
too much
properly high, drank
complex,
some coffee and played some music.
composition in the beginning. And so I take that and just kind of increase the tempo to the point I fail, and then start to.
Trying to figure out like how you know when that's movement.
I think what helps me is, like, again, those old recordings of the masters that I heard, and I always try to remember that sound, and I'm always shooting for those sounds.
So would you tell me like 1 or 2 or 3 of the masters and how that sounds to you that you're trying to get to?
I'll 2 of the masters, my teachers are Pandit Samarsa and Pandit Nayan Ghosh. They're
Shout
two
out,
different.
Pandit.
Yes, and
cool.
so basically they're the recordings they have are very challenging to kind of produce, and a lot of practice is required. Yeah, they could go 8 beats per minute to, we have a range depending on what we're accompanying. Pablo solo always starts slower, and on the lower end I would say like 40 beats per minute, and then on the high end could be 90 beats per minute.
Wow, that's like as fast as the heartbeat, right?
Right.
Wow, that's cool. You can do all of that.
I'm learning still, so I
It's a process for life, isn't it?
Exactly.
Oh, that's beautiful. I guess I'm just gonna say, could you you were talking about the masters and about how fast they can grow, and what was it that brought them to? How did they find each other? Do you know?
They both came from musical families. My Pandit Nayan Ghosh, his father was also a professional tabla player, so he adopted tabla very early in his age. So he grew up with that. He also started with masters that came before, this same generation as his dad, and So that's the best way.
Yeah, usually I got it.
You know, how are the tablas made? Like what? They're not made. What are they made out of?
Yeah, this is basically a big layers of goat skin, and then is the black thing is basically the iron filling with a lot of blue kind of paste and that kind of thing. These are rings that allows you to fine tune the pegs kind of thing. That allows you to do more
It's okay.
coarse tuning.
So we're gonna set you up.
So and this is the tabla. This is the bass drum. The bass drum really is not that much tuned,
Make yourself
but it's just kind of like a support.
Yeah, let me
drum.
introduce you. This is Yanni.
And that's basically.
And what are they made out of?
Oh, these are.
Hi. Hi. Hi, everybody. Aww, everybody.
Yeah, this is basically made out of wood, different type of wood.
Oh, that is wood.
Yeah, that
It
is
looks
wood.
like metal.
It is wood, but this is metal. Some sort of what the old days they used to make this out of clay, but that's kind of not the yeah.
Oh, really? So that's metal and leather and cowhide.
Yep.
And can we hear the bass one?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
Wow. And that one's wood?
This one is wood. Yeah.
Wow. And that's what do you call that one?
So right now it's probably close to D.
From all the days, this is the days. It's like such a lucky
So it
day.
has closed sounds,
Yes.
open sounds,
Great
and
atmosphere.
combination of both, and we can have combination sounds.
Move it all the way around.
Yeah.
How cool. So you really learned how to make each sound.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
You have to bend the.
Yeah, so it depends on the school that one studies.
Okay, Hannah.
Yes, I'm getting up. I understand I'm in the way. Wow, thank you so much, Jakir, for spending some time with us. Can't wait to hear you and see how fast you're going. Yeah.
Bizarre situation.
Yeah.
Even if once we
Thank- Again, so could you tell us your name, where you were born and raised, and what got you inspired to play music?
Yeah, my name's David Hoppenstein. I was born in Lawton, Oklahoma. I was raised in Oklahoma and Wisconsin. What got me into music? Would have to be-
Hi, Wisconsin.
Let's see, what got me into music would have to be hearing the Kinks and the Doors at the Shawano County Fair. That's what I remember.
At the county fair.
Yes, they. It was just a little roller coaster they had, and they would play all day and all the night by the Kinks and "Hello, I Love You" by the Doors, like on the loop. And I remember that vividly. Those two songs.
Hello.
So that was it.
Hello, to tell me your name. Wow. At the roller coasters. How sweet. Now, what was the name of this county
It was in
fair?
Shawano, Wisconsin. It was at the Shawano County Fair.
How crazy is that? Wait, I
Yeah, I
just
can't
want to
remember what it
make.
was called. It was like a little roller coaster for kids, and it was like Matterhorn or some kind of supposed to look like it was snowy slopes or something.
Really?
Yeah, it was cool.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Well, it was
We
kids.
need more of those for
It might have been
kids.
tiny. It might not have been
Yes.
huge,
Wow. So then what instrument did you pick up after hearing some
The
roller coaster music?
the first one I did was the piano.
Oh,
My babysitter's house, she had a piano.
yay.
And my mom would always tell a story that the babysitter told my mom that I was really good at playing the piano, and my mom was like, "He doesn't play piano." But I figured out "Wish You Were Here" by Pink Floyd. I figured out that on there, and
Wow.
I think "Love Me Tender" by Elvis. And that was, the
Really?
first two that I figured out on the piano, and then I knew okay, I can figure out
How
how to
old
play
were
some
you
stuff.
figuring out these songs?
Less than 10.
Intricate. What?
I was under 10. Yeah.
That's very
That's
determined.
cool.
So now, did you continue with, those are beautiful songs, did you continue on to music
Yeah.
school?
No. I took music classes. I took music theory. I did a lot of music like in high school. But what I really did for my education was I figured out how to play all of the Hank Williams songs and all the Creedence songs.
Oh, no way.
And then like from there, and then I was like, I don't really care about theory. Like I think I can make the sound I want to make. And so I'm just
Sorry, you're gonna have, can you say that again? Because I was trying to figure out how to get you there.
I thought I'd figured out like what I needed in order to make the sound I wanted to make. So then I just started making songs at maybe like 15.
Nice.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's fun. Yeah.
Wow. Now, did somebody help guide you through that, or you just
Not
threw yourself
really.
into
My
it?
family was musical. The first guitar I got was like a Harmony electric guitar, a little 3/4 size one. And my friend who lived at the end of the street, I don't know what I was, 8 maybe. He maybe 9, I don't know. But my friend Andy Puzzle lived at the end of the street, and his older brother Danny had this old electric guitar that he was, I don't know, he screwed it up somehow. He accidentally did a saw cut in the body. It was a pretty beat up guitar. Wiring didn't work. But I had an old army, like a really old army bazooka, right? And it doesn't work anymore, but it's like just a shell of like an old army bazooka. And I traded that to my friend Andy for his brother's guitar.
That was already banged up.
Yeah, that was already
That's
banged
good.
up.
That seems
And
like
then
a
I got-
fair
yeah.
trade.
And then
Because you're
that's how I
for a
got the
banged
guitar.
up guitar.
Yeah.
That's neat.
Wow. And then you just, that was,
It, yeah.
how sweet is that? Okay, I don't know how to get myself there. Wow, I'd get better there. Okay, so that's so cute. I love how that, how the family comes into your life in these broken down pieces, and then you create this, how many years worth of, determination.
Yeah, oh yeah.
It's beautiful. So that's a lot. That's great. Thank you.
Hi, Miss Franny.
What is your name?
David.
David Franny.
Franny, nice to meet you.
Hi.
Okay, so could I ask you, now you live here in Los Angeles,
Yeah, Santa Monica.
in Santa Monica. Do you spend a lot of time outdoors, and what do you think about while you're walking around in the city streets?
I'm usually writing music in my head or working on songs in my head. That's
Like
usually
the melodies or
the lyrics, all of it. You mean of my own material?
yeah.
It's probably one of the newest songs I have called Atuma. It always seems to be the newest thing.
That's okay.
Yeah, no, I think it's probably better that way.
And
But,
what does the Atuma? What is that?
It's inspired by a fantasy. It's about a kingdom and a warrior who is trying to call out the prince to like fight him and take over the kingdom.
We need people to
I'm gonna play that one.
Oh,
Yeah.
how exciting!
Yeah,
That'll be
it's-
cool.
Yeah, it'll be fun
Oh, I
banging
look
out on
forward
the
to it.
acoustic guitar.
Oh, yay. Okay, the acoustic. So, can you think of 3 words to describe yourself? Thank you for sharing.
I don't know. That's-
Well, how about that tattoo? Can we just have a little close-up
Oh,
look at
that's-
that?
Yeah,
Can
I
you
got
see
this
that in there,
in
everybody?
98,
Look how sweet.
and it was done. And I can't remember his name, but he was the
Mighty
number one
Mouse.
tattoo artist in Texas at the time. I was 19 and I got it in 98.
What made you decide to get a Mighty Mouse tattoo?
Well, I remember when I was a kid, like little machines where you'd sit down in the booth and put in a quarter and you could watch like a Mighty Mouse cartoon. And honestly, I didn't know for sure what tattoo I was going to get, but I walked in and there was a small wall facing the door, and right in the center was Mighty Mouse. And I literally walked in and I said, I'll take that.
Wow.
And the artist couldn't get over it. He thought that was funny. But I was
Oh,
like-
that's sweet.
It was,
I love
yeah, it was
that.
perfect. Yeah.
3 of your favorite musical influences, although I think we did discuss that quite a little bit.
My 3 favorite musical influences, Kinks,
Oh, yes, we discussed that.
Art Blakey,
Who's our lady? Hi.
the Jazz Messengers. He's a drummer who led the band for the
Oh,
Jazz Messengers. Art Blakey is
yes.
just amazing.
Okay, we got
And yeah, Kinks, Art Blakey, and
2 different sides of the
let's
spectrum,
see,
like jazz and
and
rock.
yeah, the other one would That'd be AC/DC.
Oh, there's another tattoo
Yeah.
that we didn't see over there.
That one,
Wow.
I'll never forget getting that one because I got it in San Francisco at Tiki
High
Tattoo
voltage.
at 420 Beach Street. Sounds made up.
But it's not. That's a gorgeous tattoo. We all love it. Akadaka, rock on. Sweet. Thank you. Okay, let's see. If you could have a superpower, what would it be?
Perfect balance.
Oh, really now? That's interesting. I like that. What would you do with perfect balance?
I'm not sure, but when I was a kid, my favorite comic book character was Daredevil. And he's blind, but like his power is kind of like that. Like he has like perfect balance. I think like Spider-Man or something.
I
know, it's
love
fascinated
it.
by that, yeah.
I love it. Perfect balance, everybody. Let's go see about perfect balance. What inspires you?
What inspires me? The Ramones' first album. Every time I put it on.
What's the song?
What Blitzkrieg Bop? I think the last
How
one
does it go?
is the banger though.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, the Today Your Love, Tomorrow the World.
That's beautiful. Thank you so much for
Yeah, you're
sharing. We look forward to hearing your song. Now, will you remind me again what it's called? What we're going
I'm
to
gonna
look
play
for.
4 songs in about 10 minutes.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna do a tuma. I'm gonna do an
That's the one that has the lyric.
Yeah.
Tuma. And what is the lyric that you liked a lot in it? Or not that you don't like all the lyrics.
It's all the lyrics actually. It wouldn't be a single one. I don't know, it was a departure for me, so it's like the new thing that I like. But it's gonna be a tuma, then it's gonna be a short instrumental called Spanish Rabbit Hole. Then I'm gonna play a song called Heartbreaker, followed by a song called Your Part.
We'll see you later, you guys. Head on over to Radio Venice TV, check them out, and let's go inside and see who's going to be there.
Ready? Go
How long? Time frame, how much I should play?
We got about 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Huh?
10 minutes.
Come on.
You guys want to say hi? Hi. Will you tell us your names, where you were born and raised, and what got you inspired into music?
I'm Hannah Rose Dexter, born and raised in Portland, Oregon, but I've been living in LA for the last 11 years. Got me inspired into music, just watching great musicians.
Could you name 2 favorite musicians you like to watch?
Marnie Stern and who else do I like? Esperanza Spalding. I like watching Esperanza Spalding play.
And what is it about music that inspires you?
The universality of it, the ability for anyone to communicate through it, regardless of language or context, really.
Beautiful, beautiful. Thank you, Hannah.
My name is Yoni Dwar. I was born and raised in Israel. I was born in Jerusalem. What inspired me to make music is first of all the kind of feel that I got in one concert that was like beyond my explanation. So in a way that transcended, like in a way that I never thought could be, the ability to communicate with people through the music. That's what made me be a musician.
Beautiful. And what instrument did you learn to first play as a child?
The recorder.
And what song was it?
No, so as a child, I was awful at the recorder, but then I took the flute. When I started playing flute, so the first piece I played was the first chapter of the Handel Sonata in G minor.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that
We'll
was.
just skip right on over there. We'll forget about Mickey Mouse, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O,
Yeah,
P.
so that was.
Okay, wow. Hi, Tonan.
Hi,
How's the
love.
rain out there?
Oh, I'm geared up. I just walked from the beach house, the normal house right to here.
Wow.
Yeah.
Is it pouring?
How'd you get here?
I walked too.
When the rain
A while ago.
wasn't going?
Yeah, it was okay. Oh,
But it's like the first.
dude, if you guys would think about some music theory.
One of the amazing things that each part of the world has a different system of scales, has a different system of theory. Like people will hear one thing like in the Western world, people that come from the Far East or from the Middle East would hear like very differently. But it's like having two types of food that everyone is like great in its own way. So and that's what I love about music, because culturally, like each like a kind of culture just developed music, and every place in the world it was developed.
Thank you everybody for showing up.
So each flute has its own like scale.
Right.
So I'm gonna probably play the regular flute. There's a Western instrument that has it's like it has all the 12 tones. But also playing some ancient instruments like an instrument called the duduk, or an instrument called ney. That each flute is like goes for one scale, and they have like this special like comes or like this special like microtones.
Hannah, what about you?
I am gonna reiterate that like learning that each country or region had its own scales and intervals in between were changing size was really exciting. Like the regional accents.
There are places in Africa, from what I've heard, that each tribe has its own like scale.
Yeah, like a coat of arms.
From like neighboring tribe to neighboring tribe.
Yeah.
Wow, isn't that amazing? And do they play together? Wow.
But imagine people who don't have radio.
Hi.
Hey!
Wow, that's so cool. Oh my God. You guys, thank you so much for sharing.
RadioVenice.tv.
RadioVenice.tv.
Where are you? You want to say Radio Venice?
Radio Venice.
.tv.
.tv.
Yay! Okay, you guys, bye. We'll see you next time. Hi.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
Where do you want everybody to
You
go
are.
to?
Hi.
Radio Venice
You know it.
TV.
Okay.
Roll a joint.
Roll one.
All right.
I don't have time. Anyone can roll a joint?
Anybody got skills?
Lori can.
Has anybody got skills?
Excuse me, please.
There is a little bit
Lori,
more coffee left.
yeah.
She can do it. We got a roller.
Good.
Leave it, but it just happened.
Will you tell us a little bit about your guitar?
Subscribe to us on YouTube.
I got it a couple of years ago.
It's a wreck, huh?
Yeah, it's cool. Put a nice little pickup in it. I just throw it wherever I want, play it anytime I want.
Sweet.
Yeah, it's worked out so far.
It was so much fun. Now we got David Hottenstein. Stein, Hottenstein. I always make this wrong. So he's in the wings coming from Los Angeles, California. First time on radio.
So you leave it, but it just happened.
Will you tell us a little bit about your guitar?
Subscribe to us on YouTube.
I got it a couple of years ago.
It's a wreck, huh?
Yeah, it's cool. Put a nice little pickup in it. I just throw it wherever I want, play it anytime I want.
Sweet.
Yeah, it's worked out so far.
All right, here we go. Thank you. I'm sorry we didn't get a chance to watch. We will, right? Somehow. Yay!
And then you got Hannah and the Bus Rocks over there. Come on, say hi real quick. So we have all this going for us. What a beautiful show. We had Alok Gupta, then the jam with Johnny and Frank was so much fun. Now we got David Hottenstein. Hottenstein. I always make this wrong. So he's in the wings coming from Los Angeles, California. First time on radio.
everybody in the press painted black.
Gleam of